Yes. If you've seen the title, you already know we cover
Tournament
of
Menaces.
most dangerous tournaments.
Yeah.
The Tournament of Power.
Oh, let's get it. Oh, she got to say about that joint.
Now, if you're a returning Dragon Ball fan, you already know what we about to get into. But for those of y'all who haven't watched Dragon Ball Super, let me give you a quick rundown.
Okay,
so because of this nigga Goku, a total of 8 universes were chosen by the Omni King to fight in a tournament for their survival. Each universe could only have 10 people on their team, so you already know they had to be the strongest in their universe to make the cut. The problem was, if all 10 of your teammates were knocked out of the ring, your whole universe would get erased. But the last team standing would get to use the Super Dragon Balls to give themselves one wish of any kind.
Super crazy tournament, and then I think it was like the last. It was 4 left. Only one of them was erased, and the other 3 universes they were exempt because they were the strongest.
Because they were
there's 12 universes. Only 8 participated. One, if I remember, was correct.
So the 8 that was in
were the weakest.
Damn,
were the weakest. Yeah.
Oh man.
Which actually makes me wonder, if you could have the Super Dragon Balls, what would you wish for? Let me know in the comments. And of course, we're not going over every single fight that happened in this tournament, because that would be wild.
For everyone
we're going to go over some highlights for sure. But hey, without further ado, let's get into the video.
Every universe that was erased.
So the team of Z Fighters is complete, and they're getting transported to the tournament stage. And look at Bulma being supportive, talking about something. Bye, Vegeta. Hopefully you win and get your shit straight. And Vegeta's like, huh, maybe a barber wouldn't be a bad investment. But my only problem with that is Bulma and Vegeta are one of the richest families in town. So if they can't hire a barber to line this man up, then the Super Dragon Balls won't help that shit. And yo, they just left this man Yamcha standing there, bro.
What he was gonna do? What was Yamcha gonna do? Now, granted, they did take some questionable people. But what was Yamcha gonna do?
Those are retired Z Fighter at this point. So the Z Fighters pull up and Goku's surprised because not only is the stadium big, but this
they bought 10. Like, come on, they bought 10.
And Goku's surprised because not only is the stadium big, but there's a cartoon.
Megas XLR, I saw that, had to bring it back. My Jump Partners a Monkey, Time Squad, Camp Laszlo, Ed and Eddie, Mojo Jojo, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Fucking Johnny Bravo. Come on, gang. What you talking about? I'm big Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network was better than Disney. It was better than Nickelodeon. The GOAT! That's why he's the GOAT!
Okay, stop spitting everywhere. God damn, you slobbing on the knob. Hop off
it. You got the Powerpuff Girls, Danos, the Transformers, the nigga from JoJo. Even the Power Rangers pulled up and they started posing. And the Z Fighters knew this was not about to be easy. So while Goku was talking, he noticed that one of the Pride Troopers, Toppo, was over there getting ready. So Goku walked over and was like, yo, what's good, Top old Lorax looking at? Still speaking for the trees, I see. You ready to finish what we started? But Top said, nigga, I ain't worried about that shit. I'm here for justice. But Goku wasn't trying to hear all that. He was more focused on the boss, Jiren. And trust me, what you're about to see this man do during the tournament is just downright disrespectful. So as Goku was about to say hi, Jiren vanished behind him and said, fuck you on, nigga. And yo, Goku was shook because bro was looking at him the whole time and nigga just disappeared. But that didn't last for long because the Great Priest was ready and the tournament finally started. And as you can see, shit got crazy real quick. You got niggas punching, kicking, throwing ki blasts everywhere. All in all, it was just chaos. And look at all these explosions. But hey, forget all that. The first thing we gotta address is Universe 9 trying to jump Goku and Vegeta. Now, one thing anime characters gotta learn is jumping works majority of the time. Just not against 2 of the strongest niggas in the show. So Vegeta wasted no time and took off after him. And while he was mid-stride, they tried to catch him in a dangerous
freaking universe full of furries. The hell going on?
But Goku noticed this and broke that shit up real quick and started piecing them. So Vegeta had a chance to get his ISO in and show why he was a part of Blue Nation. But he went straight to offense and hit this nigga with a 2-piece combo. But right as he kicked him, he weaved a slash from this Dollar Tree Catwoman who pulled up. So bro started spamming.
She was kind of fine though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I live there. Well,
a spade's a spade.
Well, they got brought back, so yeah, I live there.
And Keyblast, I'm not gonna lie, she was weaving them shit. And as she had Vegeta on the defensive, Wolf with the crusty hands pulled up and hit that nigga, and he got a good shot in too. And I'm not gonna lie, Universe 9's teamwork was low-key on point. And on Goku's side, although he wasn't going that hard, him and Bergamo were low-key throwing hands, and of course he hit him with a 2-piece combo as well. So we're back to the...
I ain't gonna lie, we gotta bring this back real quick. This was one of my pet peeves about Super.
What?
It was the animations was reused a lot.
And I'm not gonna lie, Universe 9's teamwork was low-key on point. And on Goku,
this sequence right here, this same animation sequence of him fighting him was used, I think, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, about 2 or 3 times. One, this was the basic animation that they used in the actual opener of the Tournament Power. This animation was also used during this fight, and it was also used during one of the other fights. the combo.
Although he wasn't going that hard, him and Bergamo were low-key throwing hands, and of course he hit with a two-piece combo as well. So we're back to Vegeta. He decks her shit, sends her flying, and oh my goodness, why is he so mad? Kicks her up into the air. But hold on, he's not done. Knocks her down and out of the arena. Bro did not come to play.
Get her
so
out
after
of here.
knocking out the rest of their team, Goku and Vegeta find a way to get the Wolf Trio in the corner. But they said they're not going down without a fight and charge up a special attack involving all three of them. But Goku and Vegeta said, man, that shit weak as hell, and charged up a final flash and a command wave combined. And Universe 9 was at the peak of the fuck around and find out graph. I told these niggas not to jump the MC and the side character. But hey, you live and you learn, I guess.
Yes,
well,
sir.
not them, because them niggas are about to get erased. But shit's tragic.
Their whole team got knocked out at once?
Nah, not at once, but they were getting washed. They got
I was
washed.
about
After
to
that, they
say.
cut to Goku fighting this man from Yard Drive. Bro spamming instant transmission like no other. So Goku was just waiting, and right when he was about to attack, he gets kicked across the stage. And Goku soon finds out that it was the Universe 6 Saiyans. And these Saiyans only piss me off. They achieve.
What about him? Come on now, spit it out.
How? He's about to say it. He's about to say it. How?
Where they need to go, Aaron?
ShopInternetCity.com.
Why, Aaron?
Why are you so loud? Bring it.
Where do they need to go and why?
They need to go to ShopInternetCity.com because we have new merch out and merch that's only here for a limited time.
This is the merch that's here forever.
Yeah.
You got the City Boys, got the What It Do.
Yeah.
Calm down,
Well,
buddy.
I got
Calm
PTSD.
down. You got the What
violent.
It Do crew. You got the City Boys. The Love Collection is only here for a limited time. So go ahead and get that. ShopInternetCity.com.
Okay.
Say it one more time.
ShopInternetCity.com.
Tell them right there.
ShopInternetCity.com.
I don't think you loud enough.
ShopInternetCity.com.
How?
And Goku soon finds out that it was the Universe 6 Saiyans. And these Saiyans only piss me off. They achieved what Goku and Vegeta took years to do in a matter of seconds.
They figured it out. All of it. They figured all of it out.
Maybe they're just superior, Aaron.
Oh, I almost punched you. Like
Maybe
I
they just
really almost hit you.
better.
All because
Smarter.
they feel a little tingling sensation in their back. But anyways, they started scrapping and she's actually
just
keeping
saying,
up with Goku. And you already know she was talking her shit, but Goku said, all right, bet, and kicked the shit out of her. And bro tried to follow up on that combo. So Khalifa's sister, Kale, saw them fighting and wanted to join in. So she started to blast at Goku and he said, get that weak shit out of here. And even Khalifa was like, that shit was weak as hell, I'm not gonna lie. But Goku will soon realize he shouldn't have even said that because Kale started crying and she started transforming. And not only did this shit come out of nowhere, but she turned into the female Broly. Almost gave this nigga Vegeta PTSD. But hey, I'm glad he overcame that fear because we need him in this tournament. And there's no time for him to act like a.
Was Broly here?
But anyways, for the most part,
Why wasn't Broly there? Like, he don't like them niggas like that. What universe is he?
Ooh, shut up!
What
Shut up!
universe
Shut
is
up! Shut up!
He from the
Shut
right
up!
one, right?
Shut up! Shut up! Just shut up!
Why he wasn't
Just
there?
shut up! Just shut up!
They killed him?
Just shut up!
They-
Shut up! Shut up!
Aaron,
Shut up! Get your hands off
I
me!
need
Shut
to
up.
learn.
Shut up! Shut
Answer
up.
my question.
Ain't no way! Ain't no way you asked me that! Shut up!
Answer my
Shut up!
question. I only popcorn
Boy, you
watch.
triggered! I was triggered! Broly came after this! They didn't even know about Broly yet!
Well, damn. I didn't watch the season or the fuck. I didn't watch Dragon Ball Super.
You watched the movie!
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did!
Barely.
The movie came out!
Look. All this shit confusing, guys. Broly been here since I was a kid. All I know is the old Broly. And I came back and watched the movie. I'm thinking, oh, this is a reboot, another version. I don't keep up with the timeline like you fucking nerd.
It's not even about
Fuck you.
the timeline.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not. Oh, I swear to God, I punch you with my right hand and I'm left-handed. Did you still get hit?
You said Broly came after this. Is that not a timeline?
No, the reason why it don't matter, or the reason why that don't matter, right? You talking about timelines. How the fuck he gonna be in some shit that nigga ain't even released yet? How?
Aaron,
How?
I'm trying to tell you.
Boy, I'm gonna kill you. Stop
I'm
talking.
trying to tell you. You watched the show, this thing, right?
Did you not watch
You watched the thing, right?
You watched the movie.
But I watched the movie independently of this. How do I know
The movie
Aaron,
came out after the show was
But
done.
there was other movies of Broly before. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You watched Dragon Ball as a fucking super fan. There's a difference. How do you not understand the casual point of view? If you watch it as a super fan and I watch it as a casual, how the fuck am I gonna know that?
Okay. Here's another question, right? You asked about Broly, right? What happened to Broly in the movies?
He get packed up, but then they make another movie and he here again.
Did you even watch those?
I don't even remember. If you want to take off a super nerd, this how you do it.
This part, Goku was doing good dodging Kale's attacks, but then she grabbed this nigga's foot and started banging him on the floor. So Goku found a way to free himself, but Kale was not having that. She started spamming him with Ki Blast and even clotheslining the nigga. So Goku said, alright, bet, let me start trying, and transformed into Super Saiyan Blue. But Kale said, fuck that's supposed to do to me, and started walking towards him. So Goku charges his command. Kale did not run, hide, or evade. She just walked right through that shit. And if I was Goku, I would have been raging, because I'm in blue and you still did that shit. So as she got to the end, she picked this nigga up, threw him, and started wilding over here nuking everybody. And these were not no weak.
She pop up in your bedroom as an adult. She pop up in your bedroom in that form.
I'm running.
And she instant transmission to the door.
I'm running. I'm jumping out the window. Nigga, I'm getting away by any means. I'm not fucking that.
Weak ass Levi's. You already know those Broly types got double damage on them shit. So at this point, Kale's just walking around freely, and look at Vegeta. Bro's happy he doesn't have to fight that shit. And after watching what just transpired with Goku, I was over here thinking they were gonna have to jump her to get her out the stage. And boy, was I wrong. She started charging, shaking up the whole stage, and this nigga Jiren said, all right, that's it. I'll take care of this. And Hit's like, you better tell her to calm down before Jiren pulls up. So Khalifa started calling, but as Kale came out, Jiren already intercepted that shit, and he sent her flying. But the disrespect is yet to come, because as she was midair, bro was about to add more, but said, nah, never mind. Turned around and posed on her. Oh,
jeez.
This by far has to be one of the most disrespectful moments in Dragon Ball history, because I've never seen anything like this. Bro,
I guess you ain't never seen what Frieza did to that nigga Vegeta. Because that was the most diabolical ass whooping in Dragon Ball Z. Not what Kid Buu did to that nigga. Kid Buu prison celled that nigga. But Frieza? Man.
Bro literally one-shot Kale, and Hit's like, damn, I don't even want to fight this nigga, but I can't let that slide. Which actually brings us into our next fight, Hit versus Jiren. So the two fighters square up, and Hit uses the time skip, but that shit did not work because Jiren called right onto it. And maybe it's just me, but if I'm fighting somebody and I use my special move and bro catches on the first time, I'm just walking away because that nigga's on something. So Hit charged him, and Jiren weaved that on and punched him. But Hit tried to counter, and this nigga turned into Sonic and curb stomped him. So Hit just got to spamming, but it was too late. Jiren had already fully adjusted to it. At this point, Hit's looking like that one friend who stands on the game, but you already adjusted to that shit, so it's not even fun anymore. So Hit got sent flying in time skips to get back in the mix. But Jiren grabbed him, tossed him down, and started shadow boxing like bro playing on recruit difficulty. And after Jiren's done giving him the hands, he just kicks him away. Bro had all of Universe 6 stressing. So as Hit was on the ground, he used one of his assassin punches, which of course Jiren blocked, but that was a decoy, and Hit landed a punch. And this punch sent Jiren flying, but he was able to stop himself at the edge of the stage. So Jiren tried to escape, but soon realizes that the attack Hit used literally traps him in a pocket time dimension. And Hit's plan was to literally hold him there until the tournament ended. So Hit was like, must be nice being stuck in time, you bald ass. And I don't know about y'all, but it doesn't seem like the smartest idea to piss off the dude who almost beat your ass. But Jiren said, all right, bet, and started walking through time itself. So Hit realizing that Jiren was on the verge of breaking out, tried to end it in one blow. But as he was about to connect, Jiren stopped him and put a barrier up just by using his eyes. But it didn't stop there. Bro freed his hand and crushed his energy ball, and Hit knew he was so Jiren shot a Ki Blast at Hit, sending him flying. And once again, bro was about to add more energy, but said, fuck it, and hit an emote. And then
I'm not gonna lie, that nigga start walking through my time skip. I'm going to fight somebody else. Boy, you free to go, but you're free to go.
I'm pulling out a gun.
And I'm going to shoot everybody else. I'm out of here. I'm on your team,
that shit will never not be disrespectful, bro. He didn't even have to do Hit like that. He put up a decent fight. But now, ladies and gentlemen, I believe it's time to address the fight that literally broke the internet. Goku versus Jiren.
Of course.
So Goku shot a command at Jiren, and that shit just went right around him. Bro didn't even have to move. Realizing this wasn't enough, Goku transformed and charged Jiren and put him in a mini combo, and then he kicked him, and this nigga was actually unfazed. Look at his face. And you can tell this is not going well, because if you kick somebody, you at least expect them to flinch even a little bit. So Goku transformed and charged him, and this time Jiren blocked his shit with one finger. And look at Krillin cheering in the stands talking about some, all right, Goku, you made a move. No, Krillin, this is not the time for that. He just blocked blocked a Super Saiyan God's punch with one finger. But Goku didn't stop there. He threw a barrage of punches at Jiren, and bro was still blocking them. So Goku took a minute to gather himself and said, all right, let me start trying, and transformed into Super Saiyan Blue. But Jiren's literally unfazed.
Also, that's another thing that we have to talk about. The weak, how Super portrayed Super Saiyan Blue as something so weak. Like, come on,
it's supposed to be some
that shit supposed to be strong.
Hey, God, like,
yes!
Man, he should at least flinch.
Either way, Goku hit him and tried to put him in a combo, but Jiren was not about to get caught up in that. So they both started throwing hands, and it looked evenly matched until Jiren got a punch in and started comboing the life out of Goku. But Jiren wasn't done. He tossed Goku.
But that shows you how strong Jiren is. He that guy.
As this fight goes on, you can slowly see the skill gap increasing, because this man Goku's struggling, and Jiren's not even breaking a sweat. So Goku tried to end it here using his Kaioken x20, but Jiren just opened his eyes and hit him before he even reached him. And my first time watching this, I was genuinely concerned, because ain't no way they got this nigga Jiren dog walking Goku. So
you gotta be supreme level confident or just fearless to keep fighting this. I'm telling you, brother. If I'm in a boxing match and I come up to you, I'm like, throw the towel in, bro. I can't win. It's impossible. He's not sweating. Coach. What do I do?
So Goku realized he couldn't keep this fight dragging out for much longer, so he chose to use one of his special moves, the Spirit Bomb. And for those
you don't got time for that crap.
Also, this is another thing. Spirit Bomb only works if you're evil. Spirit Bomb only works if you're evil.
I mean, it ain't gonna work on him regardless.
Who don't watch Dragon Ball, the Spirit Bomb is a massive ball of energy that is fueled by the power that other people feed into it. So after a certain amount of time, the Spirit Bomb was finally complete and Goku was ready to use it against Jiren. So Goku chucked it at Jiren, and this man showed no signs of moving. Bro took it head on. And as you can see, this was the finale, so everybody's eyes were on these two. But Jiren said, get that weak shit out of here, and sent it flying back to Goku. And although Goku was trying his hardest, it was just too much power to overcome. So the Spirit Bomb had created a black hole due to the amount of pressure it was put under. And Goku had fell into the middle of it, and that shit just blew up. And by the time all the smoke cleared, all you could see is a huge crater, and Goku was nowhere to be seen. And my first time watching this, I was like, oh, no way y'all just murked Goku. Who's finna take his spot? Definitely not Vegeta. He's dedicated side character, and Gohan don't have that dog in him like he used to no more. Had me ready to turn my TV off and start doing push-ups as we speak. So right as they were about to rule Goku out, the stadium started shaking and nobody knew what was going on. Well, except for Frieza, he knows better. So a beam of light erupted in the middle of that crater and everyone's attention was dragged to it. And it was that nigga Goku. That bro survived death yet again. And even Jiren had to move closer for a better look, because why was that shit so bright? Which actually brings us to our next fight on the list. UI Goku versus Jiren. So Beerus and the others were confused on what happened to Goku, but the minute Goku saw Jiren, bro took a step and now the real fight begins. So Jiren threw a punch at Goku and he weaved that shit in class. And when this hit Goku back, Jiren pulled right up just to get weaved again. But this time Goku was actually able to scratch him. So the Lorax and Beerus from Wish pull up to assist Jiren, but Goku already knew what they were about to do, caught their attack and just twisted them away. And as Toppo's falling back, he launches a barrage of Ki Blast at Goku. And
I ain't gonna lie, the coolest walk away in history. This nigga.
This man's just calmly walking and dodging at the same time. Bro said, get that weak shit out of here, and I'm destroying the trees. And Jiren was like, hold up. He may be valid. So they take it to the air, and this nigga Goku's actually hanging with this man Jiren. So Goku hits Jiren with a two-piece combo and sends him flying down. And Goku wanted to end it in one shot, so he charged Jiren and they clashed. So the smoke cleared, and not only did Jiren block it, but he blasted the shit out of Goku. So this time Goku was actually down for the count, and bro was not getting up no time soon. But you won't believe who pulled up.
Go, man. Frieza. Oh, he got a part 2?
Come on, guys.
Oh, I was wondering. I'm like, how the video going? Hey, if y'all will see us watch part 2, hey, you like it up. Like it up.